Welcome to the show. Let's get started with some mail. Verbally defending yourself and others. Sub Supreme, I have a serious issue that needs to be fixed. Do any of your products help a man become better at verbal confrontations? No, I don't have that. I have the physical aspect covered, or at least I'm working on it, but verbally not so much. Any advice? I don't like verbal confrontations. I try to avoid those. I don't like confrontations, period. I try to avoid those too. I don't go seeking fights. Uh, can you explain more what's going on? Are people picking on you? If they're picking on you, that means you've attracted wolves, and wolves sense weakness. So it's got to come from inside. What you guys got to understand is you got a problem in your life right now, anything going on, it comes from inside, okay? If your life isn't running the way you want it to, you don't have the kind of women that you want, or you're not doing what you want with your life, that's because there's something going on inside here. There's trouble inside. So you heal that, and it takes care of all the stuff on the outside. Next one, she loving my style. Hey, Supremo. What's up, J-Mon? I have a great sense of fashion ever since I was young, but always I kept it to myself. I just got with this hot ass girl, but has no fashion sense at all. Most of her ideas come from her friends. She found out my fashion. She found out my fashionability, and now she won't leave me alone, asking me for fashion advice all the time. Steve the Dean. Steve the Dean? I better not laugh, because I already got some idiot stalking all of my YouTube channels. He went over to my channels I don't use anymore for my personal training. You know, I'm leaving that business, so I don't use those anymore. I just put up a video of a circuit work training workout. You know, that's just for the guys on the bodybuilding forum look at, but I don't really market myself as a trainer. He's trying to, to hurt my business, I think, but I'm not trying to pull any business off the internet. I'm not trying to do any business at all in that area. It's like a waste of the guy's time. I don't understand how someone's mind could crack that much to where you do stuff like that. That's weird to me. It's one of these internet weirdos. But Steve the Dean is another, never mind. Steve the Dean, this guy has a good sense of fashion, and he said, Steve the Dean says men who talk about fashion makes them sound gay. I can agree and disagree with that one.
Some guys just care about the way they look.
Yeah, some guys
Unlike him.
Unlike, you heard what Julian said, unlike him, yeah.
You see the way he dresses.
Yeah, we see the way he dresses. Yeah. I can agree and disagree with that statement. Okay, you got to realize that I'm from the real game. I don't know where Steve is from. He's some married dude. And his background, went to some ghetto-ass white clubs where ghetto-ass white females like brothers and got with one. That's all I know. I didn't do that kind of stuff, you know. So, also, if you study the history of our two sites, we don't get along. Ever since he dissed my site because one of his members came to my site, the one with ADD, and was learning some stuff. So we went back to the Dean's site and was talking about what he's learned there. So the Dean got jealous and mad and said some shit about my site. So I challenged this. I went onto his show. You can go to my Libsyn account. I'll put up the link there and listen to the actual unedited shows of the competition that we had. I put together a debate because he was talking shit about eye contact. And now all the nerds are starting to talk about eye contact. So, I've been talking about eye contact from the get-go. So, I challenged him to a debate and I won. You guys can go to my Libsyn account and listen to it. It's unedited, unlike him. They did some trickery and shit like that when I went on his show and muted me out and made it look like I was some kind of punk punk nigga. Nah, don't play that. Someone come on my show, I'm not gonna mute them out. I'm gonna give them a fair right to say what they gotta say. I'm not gonna play phone games and, sissy games. So fuck that shit. So you brought up the wrong person on this channel, okay? Plus the brother sold out and he's now promoting the same stuff he was against. He's an affiliate marketer now. I get no respect. Would you agree with him? I won't agree with any goddamn thing he says. Do you think it's for men to offer women fashion advice? I give her fashion advice. If I don't like something, I tell her. And I'll tell her what looks good on her. On Jovina here. I'll tell a female what I like and what I don't like. So I disagree with where he's coming from. On that note alone. It's okay for you to tell your woman how you want her to dress. Because I've had women text me, what do you want me to wear, Daddy? The red dress or the black dress? So, that's giving fashion advice, as far as I'm concerned. I'll go shopping with Jovina and pick out what I like. I mean, she'll be with me. I want her dressed the way I want to dress. Fuck that shit. So, I have no issues about that kind of shit. I don't go shopping very often, but, there are times when I'm out and I'm buying something out, take a look what she's looking at. I say, yeah, that's all right. Sometimes she'll go out and come back and have gotten something, I'll tell her I don't like it. She'll take it back. Next one from Swole Dude. Oh, you guys are welcome to go look at the actual information. You got to pick and choose who you listen to. Someone that does trickery and resorts to some bitch assness. Now they can say it's bitch ass for me to block people from my channel and stuff like that. It's not. I just refuse to deal with bullshit because I know where that shit goes. I don't have time to argue with people. You either come here to learn or you come here. You don't need to come here, actually. Either listen to what I got to say or don't. You got to remember that when I first came online, before I even discovered YouTube, I was on sites like So Suave. And I had these Caucasian kids just, talking all kind of shit. So I just have no patience. That's why I started my own site. I went from there to fastseduction.com. More white guys. It's always the white guys. I only had one black dude, and he was a mulatto, trying to pretend like he was something he wasn't, that talked shit on So Suave. Okay? He's one of those kind of mixed guys. And that was it. It was always the white guys. And so that's why I have zero patience. From there, Fast Seduction, I said, fuck that. I came up with the idea I found out about the idea of podcast shows, and I'm the first guy to do a podcast show in this community. Then I'm also the first guy to have a paid site. Everyone else was doing free sites. I had a free site, so some assholes uploaded my shit. I said, well, you know what? Fuck it. That's how you guys want to be? So let's go on to the next piece of mail. And no offense against white guys. It's the guys those ones that are down there who are desperate, who have that racial shit going on. They see some black dude and, they just want to, they got racial shit, basically. I do applaud you guys who listen to me, who are Caucasian or non-African Americans, for not having the racial bullshit. It's much appreciated. Believe me, I really do appreciate it, because I dealt with a lot of shit out there. If you could, I used to have a Word document, cut and paste from So Suave, of how many times I was called nigger on that site. The N-word, nigger. House nigger, monkey nigger, every different variation. Okay? And it was a whole WordPress page and a half. And I think I have it still on a computer in the garage. This old, probably like 8 years old computer. So maybe I ought to fire it up and go dig it out just to show you guys, with all the shit I've been through. And then you'll understand why I have zero patience. Zero. So I don't care what race you are. Like I just cut this Wuzzle one. I just deleted his post. I didn't ban him, but I just deleted his post because I don't feel like dealing with it. No patience. And please be understanding. If you see what I've been through, how many times I've been called a nigger, by Caucasian folks on the internet. It just, and you guys saw another one creeping in, the one that's going by the name of owner of Chris Arnett. And now on his channel, he's got a picture of the Roots kid getting whipped. I don't have to deal with stuff like that if I'm trying to give you guys advice. Hey, Supreme, did you know that a man recently got his penis? Yes, I did. Yes, I know about that. Thank you very much. If you are a real man, you will make a video slamming these women for making fun of... Huh? Oh, this is that guy. The same motherfucker. He snuck in with a new name. Wait a minute. Maybe it's not him. Because he mentioned George Sodini. I get mad when guys support George Sodini. Well, I'm too busy teaching the game to get into people's personal lives. I don't know why. I didn't even read the story. I just heard about it. I'm not going looking for some information to hate bitches and women and girls and that kind of woman. She's a bitch. That's a bitch right there. So I'm not looking for any reason to hate bitches. It's fucked up what she did. Then throw his dick in the fucking garbage disposal. That's fucked up. I don't know what he did to her, but that's fucked up. She deserves a rot in jail. That's all I got to say about that shit. And I'm not going to waste my time on it. And it's kind of stupid to swole dude for you to try to manipulate me by saying if you're a real man. That's some bullshit right there, dog. What's happening, player? Next one. I've been following your videos for some time now. I must say they're the cold truth and has really helped me progress my game more and see from a different standpoint. I don't know if you noticed or not, but there's some guy on the internet calling himself Eddie. Yeah, I know about Eddie. Posted videos how you were. Yeah, he's the guy that I kind of made fun of his dick size, and he's kind of pissed off about it there. Tigger. I already know about him. I started to write to YouTube, tell him, make him take him off, and I said, fuck it. I don't feel like going through the whole process. Maybe I'll take some time out, and it's a big process. I got the paperwork. I just got to fill out the fucking paperwork. And I'm busy. I don't have time to go investigate the guy who got his dick. I would like to have some time to go investigate the guy who got his dick cut off and, rant and rave about it, but I'm trying to do something positive for a change. I'm tired of the negativity shit. We exist in negativity, you attract more of it. The law of attraction, fellas. That's why I don't want to, talk too much about the whole Dean situation. That's going to cause him to start getting all riled up again, gets panties in a bunch and, start stupid shit. And Eddie's going to bounce back from nowhere. It's probably Eddie doing the other shit, but he's going to come back. I didn't got time for that shit. Childish ass shit. I'm 51 goddamn years of age. I'm trying to do something good. Next one. Stuck on the stupid train. Yo, Supreme. I was talking on the phone to A about renting a flat. To A. What's A? There, man livest. Then my woman was talking shit to me about my commutation skills. Commutation skills was really bad. Saying, well, I'm gonna tell you, your skills are. Oh, I'm kidding. I may have missed up the deal. Messed up the deal, brother. I gotta read this shit now. Come on. Don't give me a hard time. I told her she has disrespected. Okay, English is not your first language, and must say needs to sorry. You see how it sounds coming out of my mouth. So sometimes you might want to read back, say it out in English. But you probably speak that language where it's backwards, like Spanish, where they say things backwards, like Yoda. And Portuguese, they say shit backwards. I for not here, I'll go. But she said in her eyes she didn't do anything wrong and won't say sorry. Hey, you know what? If you felt disrespected, tell her how you feel. And I'm almost out of time. You have every right to stand up for your own feet.